So today I want to show you how to crochet this scarf in this gorgeous green color. This is a very easy scarf you can follow even if you're a beginner. I'm working in a very slow pace and showing you from the beginning to the end exactly how to do it. I'm just crocheting with single crochet all the way in the back loop only, so this makes this very nice rib pattern. And then I'm adding these very cool fringes to the end. So let's begin. First, a little about the materials. For the yarn, I've used this amazing color yarn. This is a very forest green and I just fell in love with it, so I made a scarf. This is Amigo Chunky, so it's very chunky and works up really fast. You can see all the info right here. You can see this calls for a 7mm hook. I'm using an 8mm hook though, and it's a bulky weight 5. I will write in the description how much yarn I have used for this scarf. And as I mentioned, I used an 8mm hook, and that is an L hook. Then I have also used some scissors and a tapestry needle to weave in the ends. And then I've used this power tool. I just used my son's power tool and then I taped a hook to it, so all it has to be able to do is to spin. I don't think it has to do anything other than that. It's completely optional if you want to use a power tool, but it's definitely faster with this one. But you can do it without if you want. To begin this scarf, we make a slip knot. So make a loop with your yarn and take the long end of the yarn behind the loop, then grab it from the middle with your hook and pull. And then we create a chain that is supposed to be the length of our scarf. So just yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through until you have the length you want the scarf to be. I am doing 162 chains in total. So I'm just yarning over and pulling through 160 times. 162 times. When I have all the 162 chains, just pretend that I have, I will now begin working into these chains. So you have your first chain right here. You will skip this one, then you will move on to this next chain, this one, and then you will single crochet into this chain. So just insert the hook in this second chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. That's your first single crochet. Then you move on to this second chain where you also single crochet. So insert the hook in this next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then do 1 single crochet in every chain all the way across. If you chained up 162 like I did, you will have 161 chains when you're all the way across, because you skipped the first one. When you made it all the way across, your first row looks like this, and you have 161 single crochet. We will now turn the work. So just yarn over, pull through to chain 1, and then turn. And then we skip this chain when we begin the next row. We will now only work through the back loop of the stitch. So we have the front loop. I will go a little closer. You have the front loop of the stitch right here, and then you have the back loop back here. So this is your back loop of the stitch. We will only be working through the back loop of the stitch. So you will skip this turning chain you just did and then work through the back loop only of the next stitch. So insert the hook through the back loop and single crochet. And then again, this next stitch only through the back loop of the stitch, and single crochet. And then continue with 1 back loop single crochet all the way across. When you're all the way across, your next row looks like this. You just did your second row. We will now chain 1 to turn the work. So yarn over, pull through, turn the work. And then we just repeat row 2. And we will keep repeating row 2 until the scarf is wide enough. So we skip this turning chain again, and then only work through the back loop of the stitch. So insert the hook in the second stitch from your hook, through the back loop only, and single crochet. So just repeat row 2. Again back loop, single crochet. So just repeat row 2 back and forth. And you just continue like this until you think your scarf is wide enough. I stopped at 33 centimeters, and I will now attach some tassel. And I want to try out this new hack I learned from Turtle Trunk Crochet, this amazing other YouTube channel, where you are supposed to grab a power tool and attach a hook in the end. I honestly haven't tried it before, so I will just try it out right now on cam. And I didn't have a real power tool, so this is my son's play tool. So it doesn't spin that fast, but we will try it out. So I'm supposed to grab this loop and pull until it's 3 times the height I want, or the length I want the tassel to be. I want my tassels to be pretty long, so I am doing 50 centimeters. I'm pulling this loop 50 centimeters. And then I will put it on this hook, and then I will spin, and I will speed up this video for you. So now I will take it off and hold it so it doesn't unravel, and then I will put it double like this and see if it twists. It does. It actually works. I'm excited. This is so fun. Thank you, Turtle Trunk. And this is my first tassel. So now I will insert the hook in the end of this, the end where the hook was. Just insert in your regular crochet hook, and then I will do a slip stitch on the bottom of this scarf in the next stitch, and then grab my working yarn and slip stitch. And then I guess I will just make another tassel. So just pull up 50 centimeters and then put it on the hook and make a new tassel. So just continue like this all the way across. I will try it out, and I think it will work just fine. And you see the result is amazing. It's really great. I really like doing them. It was a very fun way of making tassels, and I really like these kinds of tassels. So we're actually done with the scarf right now, when you're finished your other side as well, of course. So I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. If you did, please press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!